Hi Year 3, welcome to this week's maths lesson. Let me just share my screen with you so that you can see the slides. So, can I tell the time today to the nearest 5 minutes? You will need a pencil and a pen, or a pen, sorry, and then either a plain piece of paper or the printed PDF version of the slides. First up, spaced learning. Pause the video now and have a go at these calculations. Okay, on to today's learning. So, we are looking at telling the time. Now, you might have heard the word clockwise. This just means turn it the same way that the hands go around the clock. So, if somebody said twist your bottle lid clockwise, if you look at the hands on the clock, it would mean going round to the right. Okay, so you can see this red hand here. This is showing the seconds. Now, not every clock has one of these, but this hand moves around the clock once a minute. So there are 60 seconds in every minute. The next hand we're going to be looking at is the minute hand. Now, on every clock, you will have a minute hand, which is the long one, and an hour hand, which is the short one. The large hand shows the minutes, and it goes around the clock every 60 minutes. So as it goes around once, that is 1 hour. So 60 minutes is equal to an hour. So the last hand we're going to be looking at is the hour hand, which is the shortest one. It goes around the clock every 12 hours, which is half a day. So that means it must go around twice in 24 hours, which is 1 day. And I'll show you how that works. Here we've got 12 o'clock midnight. The big hand and the small hand, the hour and the minute hand, are both at the 12. That is when every day starts. Then it goes to the early hours of the morning, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m, 5 a.m, 6 a.m, 7 o'clock, probably when you start to wake up, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock lunchtime, halfway through the day. So the hour hand has gone around once. Then it starts its second journey, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 6, 7 on evening, 9, 10, 11, back to 12 o'clock midnight. So the hour hand has travelled around the clock twice in a day. So how do we tell the time? I'm going to do this either with you or you can just listen along. So if you look at the first clock, I've put the numbers around the outside of the clock to help you see how many minutes. So this is the minute hand. It's the hand that we look at first when telling the time. So you can see here that it is 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes past 11. Now it's past 11, not 12, because the clock goes this way around. Now, if you need to, you can draw an arrow showing the way the hands go, if that helps you. So it's 20 minutes past 11. Or you might say 20 past 11 for short. Over here, 5 minutes past 9. Half past or 30 minutes past 11. As we go down here, 10 past 12. Now here it's 15, 30, 45 minutes past, or you can call it 5, 10, 15 minutes to 9. Or you might call it quarter to 9 because there's a quarter of the clock left. This one, 20 past 8. So we're on to the you do. You need to match the times to the clock. So the first 3 are minutes past, the bottom 3 are minutes to. I've shaded it in to help you count how many minutes to the hour. Pause now and have a go at that. Okay, so you can check your answers. Give yourself a tick for every correct line that you've drawn. Now over to you. For the fluency, you've got to write the correct times underneath the clocks. The first half are past, the second half are to the hour. Then, for the dive deeper, a bit trickier, you've got to draw the hands on the clocks to show the correct time. Now, make sure you're really clear. You might use a ruler to show the difference between the minute hand and the hour hand. It needs to be very clear for us. To dive even deeper, there's some reasoning problems for you, and here you've got to put the clocks in order from earliest to latest. Some Roman numerals thrown in there for you as well. The free dive, lastly, really fun. You've got to figure out what times between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock you can find where the minute hand points to a multiple of 3, so a number in the 3 times tables. Explore and show your workings. So there should be a possibility for every clock face shown. And lastly, if you finish all that and you're still looking for some more maths learning to do this week, then there is a white rose sheet attached as well with some questions that all link to telling the time to the nearest 5 minutes. So we hope you enjoy. We can't wait to see your learning. Make sure you upload photographs of anything you complete. Good luck!